character in Babylon, she is a kind of hustler. And is that... That seems like that's kind of true, because you were one of those actors, you didn't wait for the phone to ring.
Yeah.
You were out there, you wanted a gig, you went for it. Is that right?
Banging down doors. Yes, I called Fremantle Media, like, every day until someone made a mistake and put me through to the casting agent for Neighbours. That's how I got my audition. I just kept calling them. And then one time, someone foolishly let me through, and I spoke to Jan Russ and said, oh, I'm in town working on something, which... it was a half-truth. And she was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 17. And she was like, oh, we need a 17-year-old girl right now. Come in for an audition next week.
There you go. Serendipity. Brilliant.
Yeah. So, cold call, write letters, whatever you got to do. I still do it. I still write to people that I want to work with. And
imagine me doing that. I'm a dish pig. Put me through.
I'm here working.
Yeah.
I literally was... I wasn't a dish pig at that time anymore. I was working at Subway at that time. I felt so vindicated quitting. I was like, I got a job on Neighbours. I have to hand in...
I'm now an actor.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Because this is your baby, so did you you set the tone and you like being Harlequin?
Yeah, I love being Harley. It's so fun. So, yeah, I pitched it when we were doing Suicide Squad the first time round, so 4.5 years ago. And it's taken a minute to get here, but now we're about to show it to the world, which is really exciting.
But I feel like in film terms, that is kind of a minute.
It is. I don't know, some movies are in development for 10 years.
Yeah,
it takes... I mean, the filming part, that's a couple months,
yeah.
But... you know, development, that can be years. So, I mean, I wish it was quicker. Yeah. Something like I, Tonya, that was a really quick turnaround. From the minute we started, like, got the script, we were shooting within a year. And that's insanely fast. And then we're out, you know, 8 months later or something.
And that was your production company as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the second film we produced, yeah.
And this seems to be what actors are doing now. Daniel, beside you, you've started a production company, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
Called 59%.
Nice.
Should I know what that means?
No. Basically, it's, my favourite book and thing in the world is, well, one of them, is Moneyball. You know the film?
Oh, yeah.
And that's his win rate, 59%.
Oh, yeah.
In that season. So, and then I started Googling all my favourite managers. I'm obsessed about football. And then, like, the managers over a 40-year career, their win rate is always around 59%.
OK.
So I was like, oh,
That's such a good name.
Yeah.
We got drunk and came up with our name and no one remembers exactly why. We called it Lucky Chap Entertainment and I get asked all the time and I don't have a good answer.
That's a great answer.
I'm going to start making... I'm going to come up with something like that.
Jodie, you need to get on this production thing.
Yeah.
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 Well, of course, yes. Yeah, it's in development.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 months. You know what I mean? It's quick.
Yeah. Oh, premiere. Margot, I don't know if you were a terrible child, but do you know the story I'm talking about where, like, you do not win any awards for being a good daughter?
There are many stories where I don't win awards. I was not a great daughter. I am forever in my mum's debt because I was such a brat. I feel really bad about it.
Tell us the story about when you were on your computer and she wanted your help.
Oh, yes. Yes, OK, so I was on MSN, obviously the most important thing at the time.
Got us in the details.
And we lived out, like, you know, out in the sticks, and often snakes would get into the house and, you know, it wasn't a big deal, but you just have to, like, chase them around and get it out, and it's kind of time-consuming and annoying. And so my mum yelled out and she was like, can you come help me? This snake's really big, like, I can't get it on my own, can you come help me? And I was like, I'm so busy, Mum. No, I can't. Like, just being a brat, because I was on MSN, and she was like, oh, okay, you should please. And I was like, be gone. And and then she was gone for like 10 minutes, and I was like, oh, she's been gone for ages. And then I like got up from the computer. I could hear like this, and I was like, oh God, what's happening? And I see Mum, she's like made it halfway down the stairs, and the snake, she'd tried to like pick this big python up with a broom and a stick, but it had wound its way up around her arm and was going around her neck. Like trying to choke her. I love Australia, but I would never be able to live there. I know, I'm painting a bad picture. It's really not bad, but and it wasn't poisonous. It wasn't a poisonous snake, but they do strangle you. And I felt so bad. And
Get it off her.
You just got to give it something else to climb on. So you get a stick or something, it starts weaving its way around that, and then you can transfer its weight and
good to know.
Get it off.
Yeah, that is top tip, though.
You grab it behind its head. You grab it behind its jaw.
Oh, they hate that. They hate that.
Well, you just don't want it to bite you.
mother okay?
Yeah, she was fine. But I felt bad, and I tried not to be such a brat. When Mum asked for help in future, I kind of did it.
A lesson
A
learned.
lesson learned.
Very good. Hello to Alan.
Hello.
Hello, and Beverly. And, of course, 2 Aussie stars. I mean, I know it seems ridiculous, but did you know each other back in Australia?
No, well, I mean, Australia is dark right now because, I mean, it's a very small country and we're both here.
But have you ever worked together? No.
No, I wish.
Oh, yes,
I
wish
I no, genuinely. I first saw Kate long before we met. We've met since at events and things like that. But you did a speech at the Acme Centre in Melbourne when I was working on a TV show, Neighbours, in Melbourne.
when you were in a pram.
No.
My mother brought me.
to speak.
And you've always been my idol, my acting idol. So I saw you do this speech and I went and I was like, you were probably like 15 metres away, but I remember thinking, I was just in awe and I was like, this is probably the closest I'll ever get to Kate Blanchett.
And I was reading about you, and it seems like the business part of your brain was developed quite young. Like, you were a little girl and you were quite business savvy.
Yeah, I was quite savvy as a kid. I would, like, steal my brother's toys and sell them on the side of the road for, like, an extortionate price. Or I'd make up magic tricks and then make my family pay to come see my magic show and then pay extra if they wanted to know how I did the trick.
That's a really good idea.
All the time.
You would pay extra to find out how they do the
Yeah,
tricks.
well, once you get them in, I mean, they're already there. They already paid their $1. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Ryan, you were also a young entrepreneur, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that, no.
Well, didn't your father... What did he wanted you to sell? Was it cellophane he wanted you to sell?
My parents came upon a truck of cellophane somehow. I was asked not to ask too many questions. I didn't. I just suddenly there was a basement filled with cellophane, and they encouraged me to go to school and see if I could sell it to my teachers or put a few in my backpack and try and hawk them at recess, you know? Convince kids that they might be good stocking stuffers for their parents.
What are the uses of cellophane? How did it go?
What do you mean, what's the use of cellophane?
I know the name, but I don't know what you do with it.
You know, you wrap sandwiches in it, it keeps things fresh.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No. It was an important question. You needed to ask it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a good job of selling it, obviously, but...
Did you sell it?
There's still some left, if you're interested. I think
Now I
I
gotta
could
keep
cut you a
things
deal.
fresh. I want some.
It would be nice if the dream was someone would just say, I'll take all of it. Never happened. It's a weird story. I don't know.
It is a bit weird now you tell it. Yes.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Comic book heroes and action films, we kind of assume they appeal to kind of nerdy boys, essentially.
Yeah.
And you kind of forget there are lots of nerdy women out there
Oh,
who,
yeah.
who like these films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone's got their inner nerd.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you are a proper nerd, aren't you?
I mean, when it comes to Harry Potter, I'm a massive, massive nerd.
Well, we know that because you posted this picture. Is this your 12th or... You're about 12 or 13 here. This is Margot Robbie. Look how uncool. Hardback Harry Potter. Ooh,
I know you're a real
so
fan.
fancy.
So fancy. Do you know what's particularly pathetic about this picture? A couple things, really. Number one...
I'll let you point them out.
Number one, it's my birthday. That's how I chose to spend my birthday.
Oh,
yay!
What was in the cup?
Number two, I'm drinking tea. Number three, I'm wearing glasses even though I don't need glasses. I lied to the optometrist because I wanted to have glasses like Harry Potter.
Now, Daniel, I think you were you a Harry Potter fan or not?
I love Harry Potter, but I just didn't get around to reading the last one.
Okay, so...
What?
I had stuff to do, man. I don't know what happened, I was just like, oh, I'll do it later, and then...
Are you kidding me? So you've read 1 to 6 and you haven't read the 7th?
Yeah, I don't know
Are
what
you
happened.
actually kidding?
Couldn't bear for it to end.
I'm like not going to be able to sleep tonight worrying about this.
Life is a game, you know what I mean? So, I just like, it's just, you keep it on the edge, you know what I mean?
This is insane to me. Do you know another fun fact? My husband...
This is your thing.
This is fascinating.
This is your
No,
thing.
I can go on about this forever.
I'm so sorry I brought this up. I've no one else to blame. No, Margot, tell us.
Sorry, I'll stop hijacking the show after this.
No, go.
Because I'm not here to actually publicise Harry Potter. That's great. My husband is in the Harry Potter movies. I know. I was like, had you told me sooner, we would have been married very quickly. But he was an extra. He was like, when he was a little kid, he's like one of the Slytherin extras. And you know when Draco like pushes some kids out of the way to see Buckbeak in the 3rd book?
Yeah.
He pushes my husband out of the way.
Celebrity.
Yeah, I know.
Daniel, were you ever an extra in Harry Potter?
No, I had my friend was an extra at school. Then I asked him, like, how'd you get into acting? And he didn't tell me.
Because you posted a picture of yourself.
I wanted to do acting.
No, you posted a picture of yourself as, I don't know how old you are, you're a little boy here, and you look like you could be in Hogwarts. Here you are.
Gorgeous.
Oh, yes!
Gorgeous.
I love that picture of him.
There's no lie there, though.
I love that.
2000.
Oh my God, that is the cutest. I love that picture of him so much. You showed me that when we were filming. I love that picture.
I feel better about my photo now.
Why do you feel better? It's gorgeous. Wait, what's gorgeous?
No, gorgeous, gorgeous.
I love that.
Chocolate.
Fully.
Yeah, I know. People you went to school with must be so surprised. Who's a film star? What's that, Daniel? It's directed by Damien Chazelle for La La Land. But he really goes for it. These enormous set pieces. It opens with this mad Hollywood party.
Yeah.
Like in real life, how long were you at that party for?
Oh,
that's you crowd surfing.
That is, it was, yeah. It was me crowd surfing. It was so fun.
So we get why it's called Babylon now, right? Clearly.
This is like the G-rated version of that. I mean, the party is insane.
Yeah.
Damien, I mean, he's such a visionary kind of director, but there's an amazing, extraordinary one in that party scene where you kind of meet all the different characters, and it's a huge ensemble cast. You've got Brad Pitt and Diego and, you know, Gene Smart, and you've got a chicken stealing someone's cocaine and running off, you know, like, and then you've got stunts, you've got someone falling from the ceiling. So this is all being timed with, like, this crane movement, and we're not shooting in studio, we're shooting, like, on location, so it's even more difficult, but so much is happening. And you kind of get a glimpse of everything. It's the kind of movie where you have to see it on a big screen because there's so much happening in the frame at every single moment. You could look anywhere and you're seeing a whole, you know, this whole tapestry of madness. But doing those one-ers and knowing that you don't want to be the person that makes you go again.
It's also, how did you cope and keeping that thing on your breasts?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I think. I'm watching that going, is that going to stay on?
It was...
I mean, that is a costuming feat.
There was a lot of, slips, but that I am, like, even in that scarf thing that we're calling a dress, I am still probably the most clothed person. So, honestly, we were also desensitized to nudity very quickly, that it in that scene, there's literally, like, orgies happening behind us while people are talking. I mean, there's so...
The guy jumping on the penis was kind of one of my favourite
Yes. And a penis suit. Yeah.
Sadly, that isn't the clip we have. We mentioned Wolf of Wall Street earlier. Is the story true about your parents, Margot?
Yes, yeah.
So when did you tell them the lie?
Well, it was shortly before the premiere of the film. I decided to come clean and tell them that it was...
They didn't know you had a...
No.
Whoa.
Well, then they start... Well, first I started off with there is no... I didn't mention the nudity. And then they heard there was nudity. So then I said that they CGI'd my head onto someone else's body.
Yeah.
And then...
It's like Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And then eventually I told them it was me.
And were they okay with it?
Yeah, they took it really well.
Okay.
Because I have a daughter, and
okay.
you kind of want to know that before you're in the theater. You know?
I'd be surprised, because you're Margot Robbie living in London, so of course you did. But you did mix in some highfalutin circles.
Yes. Oh, yes.
No, this picture, I don't know where this picture came from.
Oh, OK, well...
That's obviously you. Is that Sienna Miller?
Yeah, I think so.
And that's a princess. Is it a Beatrice one or a Eugenie one?
I can't tell by the picture. Everyone kind of looks weird. You're picking everyone better than I can.
I think it's one of them. And then tell us who this is.
You know.
I know, but tell us.
It's Prince Harry. I don't normally go to parties where these people are there. That was a one-off.
OK.
That doesn't normally happen. My friends aren't royals.
But anyway, there, of course, is Cara Delevingne. And
Cara's a good friend of mine,
yeah,
yes.
And you were in Suicide Squad together.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And in the Suicide Squad, you tattooed your cast members, is this right?
Yes.
Because you're trained,
Yes.
you're qualified. Oh, no, so these are the tattoos you do?
Yeah, we call them tomojis.
OK. And did you do them all the cast?
No, weirdly enough, no one else wanted them. So just the two of us got the toe emojis, but everyone else got squad written on them, and other people just would come by the trailer and get anything, and yeah, so I did all sorts of things.
And so you can still tattoo people?
Yeah, I reckon I've done, probably like getting close to 100 now.
Because...
Little ones, and honestly, I'm probably getting worse as I go along.
Because we have a tattoo gun here.
Oh, boy.
So if any of
someone came and put that
if any of your
down by my toes, conveniently enough.
If any of your couchmates want a tattoo...
Oh, do you?
To commemorate this lovely evening... You pierced your ear.
What?
You pierced your ear.
Yeah, not myself.
Oh, it'd be so funny, please.
Bless you for thinking it might, but
I'm seeing you actually are prepared.
Oh, yes!
You have this stuff there.
Yeah. No, she can tattoo
This
at will.
isn't actually my gun, but I can make do with it for sure.
Yeah. Are you genuinely thinking about this?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you were.
I thought you were.
Not at all. That's acting.
Right, you get paid the big bucks.
Was that the sort of music you listened to growing up? Were you a kind of classical music kid?
I was kind of a goth. I listened to Birthday Party and Dead Can Dance, and I was a bit eclectic, you know, Bananarama, a bit, you know, Duran Duran.
Lovely.
You know, The Seekers, Bob Dylan. But, you know, there wasn't much Mahler in my childhood.
Yeah.
But in my teenage years, when I got all emotional and melodramatic, I did turn much more to classical music.
Because, Margot, were you a goth?
Yes, I definitely had my... I don't know if I was full goth, very emo though.
Okay.
And I listened to like only heavy metal music, and I would dye my hair black and only cut it with a razor blade. So yeah, kind of goth.
Does anyone like heavy metal music? Was that something you genuinely liked?
I still genuinely like it. Yeah.
Do you like monster trucks and things like that?
No. No,
There's a whole kind of thing.
No, I really like it. Like, I remember, I'd go to... I remember going to the Slipknot concert, and the most I've ever been... At the time, I was on Neighbours. I have never had more people come up to me, ever, than at a Slipknot concert. The crossover between... It wasn't Monster Trucks and Slipknot, it was Neighbours and Slipknot. Like, for some reason, everyone kept coming up and being like...
It's quite the Venn diagram, isn't it?
It was so unexpected, and they were worried about all the characters, and is so-and-so's baby okay, and this and that.
They're not real.
Yeah, no, I know. They were so invested in Neighbours and Slipknot. So I don't know, No, I genuinely like that kind of music.
So it's family listening.
It's, yeah.